So, who is that person that is seeing through the eyes, hearing through the ears, smelling through the nose, tasting through the tongue, feeling through the flesh, thinking through the brain, loving through the heart? Who is that person? It's not the body, because all those components are there. But when there's something missing, nothing works. There's no one home. Consciousness is the symptom of the presence of a person. In Bhagavad Gita and the other great scriptures of the world tell us that that person is an eternal living being, the soul, or in Sanskrit, the Jivatma. Najayate mriyate va kadachya. Krishna in Bhagavad Gita tells that for the soul there is neither birth nor death, nor having once been does it ever cease to be. It is unborn, undying, primeval. It is not slain when the body is killed. In the Christian Bible, Jesus Christ, the Lord said, "What is the gain if you gain the whole world but you lose your eternal soul?" Actually, we cannot lose our soul. Well, what that means is we lose awareness of who we are. We lose awareness of our relationship with God. When we lose awareness of our relationship with God, we have forgotten the fundamental principle of the soul. Self-realization means to understand, who am I? When our beloved Guru Maharaj Srila Prabhupada was speaking at Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, in a big auditorium, he said, "You have so many departments of knowledge here, but do you have one department that teaches you who you are? What is consciousness, the source of life?" He said, "No. In practically no university in the world do they teach such thing." But if we understand so many subjects matter, but we do not know who the knower is, what our purpose is, what is our identity, and what is our needs, and how will we find real fulfillment and satisfaction in life? Vamaivam so jivaloke jivabhuta shamatma. Krishna tells in Gita that the spirit soul is part and parcel of the Supreme Soul, or God. Just like a ray of light has the same quality as the sun, but the sun is the source. The sun ray is only a particle of the sun. So we can never become God, but we can perfect our hearts by becoming godly, by knowing God, by loving God. And there are many impersonalistic conceptions of the absolute truth. Because there's so many frustrations in the temporary relationships of the world. Dukkhalayam shashvatam. Because everything on the physical and mental level is temporary. They're ultimately sources of pain. Because we become attached to them, and then either we go or they go. We can't hold on to anything in this world. So therefore, there is philosophy of becoming desireless. This was Buddha's philosophy. Buddha was an avatar, an incarnation of Lord Krishna. He described that whenever there's desire, then there becomes attachment to the object of the desires. And because all the objects are temporary, therefore they're the cause of suffering. So to become desireless is nirvana. And the impersonalistic school of philosophers, aham brahmasmi, that beyond all the temporary forms of this world is the impersonal, all-pervading light that we merge into, where there's no longer relationships that break our hearts. There's no longer attachments that frustrate us and disappoint us. There's simply existence, pure being. And these are actual levels of realization, of higher and higher understandings of transcendence. But according to the scriptures and the great acharyas, and also according to our own essential intuition, higher than peace is love. Higher than shanti is praying. The soul is not the heart. The soul is not looking for peace. It looks for peace when it's in a very, very restless turmoil of existence. But what it's really looking for is ecstasy, is the pleasure of love. What all of our complete propensities to love someone can be completely offered. And all of our desires to be loved can be absolutely reciprocated.